This is going to be one of those shows that breaks with popular wisdom and what you've always heard about chasing your dreams. This is a show that explores outside of the box, so every once in a while, we need to do that. This is part one in a two-part series exploring what it means to be chasing your dreams. Hey, moms, welcome to another episode of the Life Unboxed blog show where we talk about all things momtrepreneur, from raising your kids to running a business, and the most important one, keeping your sanity. I'm Jodie the mom from lifeunboxed.blog, and I'm so glad you've joined me today. If you are enjoying this content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on the podcast, I would love it if you could leave a 5-star review wherever you are listening, and be sure to share this with your friends. For more great momtrepreneur content, be sure to check out lifeunboxed.blog. This show is going to push back on a number of aspects of what it means to be chasing your dreams. So I read a lot and I read a wide variety, and I have to say the popular wisdom always irks me. I am irked because this wisdom isn't always fully honest and leaves us with the idea that if we aren't following a prescribed formula, then we must be doing something wrong. So this is going to challenge the idea. Then in part two, we are going to talk about changing the meaning of what it means to be chasing your dreams. The idea that you should be chasing your dreams is an extremely popular topic. I am sure you've heard this everywhere. Things like follow your passion, you can read that on a t-shirt, or only you can control your destiny, or make sure you're chasing your dreams, or always do what you love. These are usually the main points in motivational speeches and books. You've probably been inspired by books and quotes about chasing your dreams, but the reality is there isn't a whole lot of substance to these statements. So after the warm fuzzies have worn off, is this really good advice? So what does it actually mean to be chasing your dreams? If we are going to explore this topic together, then we need to make sure that we are using the same dictionary. So before we dive in, let's define what it means to be chasing your dreams. Popular wisdom says that your dream is something big that you want to achieve. It is always a career goal, and if you finally obtain it, it will make you happy and fulfilled. It is something that once accomplished, you will get a bigger house, better car, and a fuller closet. And if you are doing it properly, you will have an intense emotional high about all aspects of what you do. So how am I doing so far? Does that sound about right? Is that kind of the ideas that you've heard when it comes to chasing your dreams or following your passions? I'm not saying this definition is correct or good. I am just saying this is how chasing your dreams is usually presented. And these characteristics will get your dream on the approved list, because not all dreams are approved. So there are a few reasons why this idea of chasing your dreams is so appealing and why you're inspired after you hear that you should be chasing them. So the first reason this idea of chasing your dreams is so appealing is it's exciting. You want to do something that gets you excited. You will spend most of your life working, so it is completely reasonable to want to do something that excites you and fuels you. The second reason is inspired. So if you think about it, we all want to do something that is bigger than ourselves, whether it's changing how we do technology and building a $1 billion business, or digging wells in third world countries. All of these things are bigger than ourselves, and we want to be a part of it. You want to have a sense of fulfillment, enjoyment, and satisfaction. Again, like I said, we want to feel like we are contributing to something that is bigger than ourselves, that we are changing the world in some way, or we are at least a part of it. So, the third reason the idea of chasing your dreams is so appealing is to be known. There is a desire for in all of us to be known. The idea persists that we need to be extraordinary, great, memorable, someone that people are in awe of. And we will all get this if we are just chasing our dreams. At least that's what the known gurus will tell us when they tell us we need to be chasing our dreams. So, now to the problem of chasing your dreams by this standard. It is easy to chase your dreams when you don't have responsibility, you have resources available to you, and you don't have any commitments. But if you're reading this, I am assuming that this is not where you are at all. You're a busy mom with responsibilities and limited resources. Life is full of constraints, and very, very few people find themselves with the resources or the unfettered freedom to chase their dreams. So, another problem with this conventional wisdom is it usually stays in the realm of the warm fuzzies. It is quantified by emotions, and these emotions will dissipate. It is impossible to maintain that initial emotional high of the pursuit. This wisdom also never takes into account the toll on your relationships. There will always be a cost to chasing your dreams, whether it is family or friendships. For example, if your dream is to be a millionaire and you have 6 kids, what will it cost you in your relationships, and will it actually be worth it? So, on a more personal note, I'm going to tell you about the time that I killed one of my dreams. Now, I've always wanted to finish my degree. I never graduated from college. I have some college, to fill out on the demographic forms. And so it is something that I have pursued off and on between giving birth to 6 kids and, starting a business, a few businesses, when in all my spare time that I have. And I came to a point where it was time to fish or cut bait. Because I'd been working on, college credits off and on. There's this online program that I did that really allowed me just to truly work at my own pace. But I reached the point where I needed to transfer all those credits to the traditional college. And as I was looking and realizing even the time left on it and the amount of money that it would take, I decided that it wasn't worth it. The time away from my family, the money that it would pull from my family, because we were not going to go into debt over something like this, that it just really wasn't worth it. And so I did. I gave up that dream, and I will tell you, let me put it this way. I reprioritized my dreams. And I will tell you, I do not regret it at all. I am so glad I made that decision. At this point, if I had actually decided to pursue my college, I would be done by now. But I would have spent so much money, and it would have taken so much time away from my family that I wasn't willing to sacrifice that. And I have to say, this decision was the best decision I could make. Now, I'm not saying that this is the right decision for every mom or for every person, but I want to give you my own personal story of a specific dream that I did decide to reprioritize and to help you with that real example, because we all have to make decisions like this. And really, they aren't right or wrong. No one can tell you whether the decision that you are making is the best one for your family. Only you can decide that. All right, so let's get back into it. So we've actually reached the conclusion of this one. And I know this was, like I said, this was the episode or the show that we were going to really push hard on all these aspects that we hear when it comes to chasing your dreams or following your passion. So stay tuned for part 2, where we're going to change the meaning. Yes, there is an upside to all of this. We're going to change what it means because we're moms and we can do that. So what are your thoughts on this popular wisdom of chasing your dreams? Do you think there is room to broaden these narrow definitions? Let me know in the comments below. I am so glad you joined me today. For more great momtrepreneur content, visit lifeunboxed.blog, and there you will find the link to our merch store, or you can find it in the description below to get all of your mom boss swag. Be sure to like the video, share the video, download the podcast wherever you're listening, and be sure to share it with your friends. I really appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next video.